Hey everybody, I wanted to just come on real quick and share some thoughts about the situation that we're in as a parent, an educator, a mentor, especially transformational mentor. But I want to address the current situation because I think this is a time of awakening, of reawakening, if you will. And as parents, we're really being invited, I guess that's the right word, we're being invited to reconnect with our children in a different way. We're often so busy as parents running them around to all of the activities, right? I mean, for the last whatever generation, it's always been parenting has pretty much always been about taking the kids to activities, making sure that the kids are busy doing stuff, doing. Especially if you have only one child and then you want them to be quote unquote socialized so that they can be out there. So we're running around with them, taking them to all of these activities. And somewhere in between, hopefully we're talking to them. I must admit that I talk a lot with my child, with my daughter. I have also noticed that a lot of parents don't. And I see this right now as a really, really cool chance to reconnect with the children and begin to understand not just what they're doing in school, because a lot of us now are, helping homeschooling in a sense that the teachers are still preparing all the work, but the situation is different because the kids are home with us. So now when there's a question about to do something or when they have to go online to talk with their teachers, we might have to help them. So it disrupts our day a little bit. And now we get to see, what are they learning in school? What are they talking about in the first half hour in the morning when it's like just circle time, or when they get older, reviewing the day before, or just checking in with, what's new, what's going on, those 15, 20 minutes in the morning, and then they jump into an activity. Now they have to do all of this online as well. And we as parents have a chance to really begin better to understand what they are doing in school. And I think as an educator and as a mom, I think that is crucial, which is why I have been always very involved in my daughter's education. And so now we get to see what they're doing. And I think for a lot of parents that might be part of an awakening, in the sense of, wow, I never knew these topics, and wow, I never knew my kid could do all of that. Or, wow, my kid actually has some challenges here. I wonder why nobody told me. So as parents, we're being invited back into that part of our children's lives. And I know that some parents are hesitant about that because their kid, their daughter, their son might initially say, oh, no, it's all good, I don't care. I'm going to ask you right now to overlook that answer, to push past that answer. Not just because I truly believe and have sufficient evidence that kids actually do want to tell us, maybe not right away. There might be times when you say, hey, so what happened? Oh, nothing. But because you opened that door, later on, they'll actually talk to you. Like maybe it's over dinner or when you're taking them someplace else, but right now where you're taking them, right? So make that invitation to your children as well to share. And I know very often there's that stereotypical belief that boys don't want to share as much. Again, that's, belief systems back and forth, psychology back and forth. Actually, if you have a good relationship with your kid, they do want to share. They do want to not be judged. They do want to trust. And in these times right now, be extra careful with your kids. I know that most of our kids appear to be very, very strong. They seem to manage this shift pretty well, if we can say that. And yet, I'm going to ask you to pay special attention to how they act, the way they look, and the way that they might try to be closer to you. Or the opposite, they might actually push you further away. Most children right now in this adjustment time, they've never been through anything like this. I mean, even millennials pretty much have never been through anything like this. So please take extra time and extra care with your children right now. Be a little more lenient, But you also have to be strict if you're homeschooling right now. But make sure that they have a shoulder, and that if they say something like, I'm scared, allow them to say it. Allow them their vulnerability and be there for them in this time. They might intellectually understand what's going on, but they're still children, as wise as they may be. They're still children, and they want to go out and they want to play and they want to see their friends, and they're used to the routine of being in school where mommy and daddy are not there telling them what to do, right? So be extra lenient with them in that way. Be an extra shoulder. Give them an extra embrace whenever they seem to require it, because they are scared. They don't emotionally understand everything that's going on. And yes, they are very, very strong. And they will make it through this, absolutely. And at the same time, just be sure that you are now there for them even more. And if they say that they're scared, maybe it's okay for you to respond by, I am too, or I don't have the answer either, honey. Those things are really important right now. And as a parent, as an educator, as a transformational mentor, I invite you as a parent or anybody who's connected to parents, even if you're an uncle or an aunt or a grandma, just open that door for them to be vulnerable. And take this invitation that we have right now to really rebuild, expand, or create that relationship with our kids. This is a great time for that. So make it worthwhile. Thank you.